Namaste. We're very close together today. Namaste, namaste. No. I'm becoming a sanctuary for plants. People keep giving me their dying plants because it's funny, even in my house, my plants die, but here, we figured out that it must be that you're actually giving them more than you're taking from them because most people don't breathe properly. So you're always like giving them carbon dioxide and not taking enough oxygen. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty brilliant. It just shows how good your energy is. Okay, we're doing a restorative class today. It'll be a little different. We're going to use blocks, straps, and some of them we will look for a gentle stretch just because we want to open up your body. I don't know how many of you looked at the post I put on the group today, but what I really want you to be aware of, in all the classes I keep talking about this, that when you're in a pose, try and come into a place of silence and see what comes up. There is hundreds and thousands of impressions sitting in our subconscious that are influencing us every single day, and we don't even know that they're influencing us. So there's been a lot of sexual trauma in my life. And I don't even know how much until every time I meditate with sound, things rise to the top. And when they rise to the top, I'm able to look at them and go, okay. I kept doing A, B, and C for the last 10 years because of this. And I didn't even know it was buried in me. So we tend to think that we have control of, what we're doing because of what sits in our conscious mind. But there's so much buried in our body, not just from this lifetime, but from our ancestors and from the journey our soul took before it entered this body. So now if you think of all three of those layers, can you imagine how much you've buried inside of your body? So when we come into poses like this, the whole point of restorative poses is to bring your body to a place where it feels really safe and really calm. Because in most of your day-to-day life, you're in a system that is trying to just survive. So things are not going to rise to the top. You're just going to be reacting to your life. So when you get into a pose, what you really want to listen to is what comes up in the silence between each breath. And it's a little hard because where it comes up is your mind. And if your mind is not purified and your mind is polluted with everything you're putting into it every day, then it's hard to know what is really a truth and what is coming up that is just something you've buried in your head. So in yoga, we follow 10 commandments, if you want to call them, called yamas and niyamas. For example, we don't lie, we don't steal, we don't violent. Those sort of things purify our mind. We have a very funny perception of what it means to not be violent. We think not violent means me not walking over to you and hitting you. Well, actually, it means not being violent in your thoughts. So I never say anything violent about myself. I never say, oh my God, you're a loser, or you're so stupid, or why did you do that? That's violence. Or when someone comes up and they, have a conversation with you and then they leave and in your head you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad they left. They were driving me crazy. That's violence. If you see a rock on the ground and you just walk by it and you know someone could trip over it, that's violence. If you come late to a class, you've stolen someone's time. If you tell me a story that something happened today and you were like, oh my gosh, I saw this whale, and then I immediately go, oh yeah, I saw it last week. I've stolen your joy. They're really big concepts, but all they're meant to do is to purify your mind. So once your mind is really pure, it's like taking the fog off a glass. So now when you're sitting in silence, what rises to the top, you can see it in the reflection of your mind because your mind is pure. And that's why we live by these guidelines, to purify the mind. So today when you go into a pose, when I ask you to come into your breath, I'm going to guide you into it, and then I'm going to shut up and not talk. Because I just want you to listen. Because the reason we're going to use poses is the poses are going to help you release anything that's buried in your body. I have had classes similar to this where people have cried through the whole class. If you want to cry, go ahead and cry. The only thing I ask you not to be is angry. So if an emotion rises and you need to release it if it's, crying, healthy emotions. But if you feel like screaming and shouting, just go outside, have a big scream, and then come back and join the class. All right? We're going to start with a breathing exercise. It's 5 to 10 minutes. Yes, Rosa, this is just for you. Now, you can do this on your back if you find it uncomfortable to sit for 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to do a count breath. So I'm going to ask you, the first count will be inhale for 4, exhale for 6. The highest count is inhale for 8, exhale for 16. Find a number. If you get to a number that I'm asking you to breathe at and it's too much for you, come back to a number that's comfortable for you. I don't care how fast or slow you count. All I'm worried about is that you count consistently. So if you're going to count really fast up to 6, count really fast back down. Keep the counting consistent. When I ask you to hold your breath either here or in your solar plexus. But don't hold it with resistance. We often hold breath like this and we don't even notice it. When you get to holding the breath, relax the shoulders, relax the body. If you need to let go of what you're holding, then just let go of it. If you want to lay on your back, go ahead, lay on your back, place a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly. Otherwise, you can stay sitting, okay? Remember, it's your practice. So if you want to lie down and everyone else doesn't, it's okay. If I could lie down and do this, I would. Pull your butt cheeks out to the side if you're going to do this sitting. If you're going to do this lying down, make sure that you have put some blocks under your knees so you're not feeling any. And if you're doing this sitting up, you can also place blocks under your knees because the last thing you want to feel is a stretch. You just want to feel comfortable. If you're lying down, just go ahead. You can start with placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. If you're sitting up, just take your shoulders, lift them, roll them down your back, opening your chest. Whether you're sitting down or standing, sitting or lying, lengthen your spine. So just pull your crown away from your feet. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. If you're lying down, bring your chin closer to your chest. If you're sitting, tuck your chin in slightly. And now just begin to relax your face. Relax your forehead. Completely relax your cheeks, your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. Relax your chest and your back. Make sure there is no tension in your arms. And completely relax your legs. Now just take a moment to connect with your breath. Follow your inhale and finish your exhale, following your breath for 5 breaths. Now begin to expand your breath, not following your natural breath, but beginning to influence it. So gently expand the belly, gently outwards and sideways. Expand your chest. Allow the breath to rise up your throat into the crown of your head. And in each exhale, just slowly relax the head, the shoulders, the chest, and then the belly. Begin to inhale to the count of 4 and exhale for the count of 6. Keep your eyes focused on the tip of your nose or between your eyes. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 8, exhale for 10. Inhale for 8, hold for 2, exhale for 12, hold for 2. Inhale for 8, hold for 3, exhale for 14, hold for 3. Inhale for 8, hold for 4, exhale for 16, hold for 4. Inhale for 8, hold for 3, exhale for 14, hold for 3. Inhale for 8, hold for 2, exhale for 12, hold for 2. Inhale for 8, exhale for 10. Inhale for 5, exhale for 8. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Now gently bring your breathing back to normal. I'm now going to ask you to count your breath for a minute. There's a certain number of breaths you should be taking per minute. I will tell you the number at the end of the class, but when I ask you to start counting, just count the normal breaths you're taking, always counting your breath from your exhale. And begin counting your breath now. And stop, not breathing, counting. Good. I'll give you the number at the end. Place both your hands over your heart. Set an intention for your journey today of that change you want to see within yourself. Go ahead and plant that seed in your heart. I intend to never allow fear to be the defining influence in any of my actions. And we begin this journey with our Om, and we begin our inhale now. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a deep sigh. Lower your hands, opening your eyes, and just grab your strap beside you. Make it a little closed, and you're going to just place it under your right foot. So just watch. I'm just going to show you the full sequence. You're going to start by holding the strap with a straight arm. So it doesn't matter how far your leg goes, you just want the leg to be straight. The other hand stays on your hip. We'll stay here for 4 breaths. Then you're going to come down and drop the elbow.
But this hip shouldn't lift. It should stay connected. So it depends on how high, and then you're going to bring it towards the top of your head. Then when you change hands, you're going to drop it to the side, extend the arm out, relax this foot, and we're just going to open our hips and the backs of our legs before we move to our blocks. So come lay on your back. The strap is just under the toes. Hold the strap with a straight right arm. Make sure the leg is straight. If you're finding this really difficult, you can bend the left knee. Otherwise, keep the left leg straight, toes facing up to the sky. Bring your chin closer to your chest. Relax the right shoulder. And with each inhale, just gently lift the heel of your foot up towards the sky. And with each exhale, just relax that right shoulder. Take 4 breaths here, breathing in to the count of 4 and breathing back down to the count of 1. Try and keep the leg as straight as possible. And begin. Make sure you send all the oxygen to the back of the leg as you breathe in. And you relax the muscles so it's easier to stretch as you breathe out, and you're releasing from the muscle as well. Just breathe. On your next exhale, keeping the left hand pushing the left hip down, lower the right leg to the side, lower the elbow to the floor, and make sure both hips stay connected to the earth. Then bring that foot a little up towards the crown of your head. And stay here for 4 breaths. Make sure both hips are connected. And we're doing the yogi breath. So as you inhale, your belly just slightly expands. Then your chest does. And you fill the top of your head. And then exhale back down. Make sure the foot is not on the floor. So keep it off the floor. And pulled up towards the top of your head a little. Keep the heel pushed away, the leg straight. Bend the knee, lift it up, change hands. Extend the right arm out. Bring the right leg over to the left, so your lower body is on its side. Your left foot is really relaxed, and look to the right and feel a deep opening in the side of your hip, and hold here for 4 breaths, following the inhale, following your exhale. Keep the shoulders connected to the earth. Keep that leg straight that's across and slightly pulled up towards your head. Relax your face. Bend the knee a little, lift it. Bend the knee, release the strap. Give the leg a little shake, and then just lower the leg. Straighten both legs, and your right leg should feel a little longer than your left. Take a couple of breaths here. And 1 more breath. Good. Then let's do the left leg. Bend the knee, place the strap under the left foot. I always feel like a pirate when one leg is longer than the other. And then lift the left leg in the air. Good. Make sure both hips are connected, so place the right hand on the right hip. Straighten the left leg, hold it with a straight left arm. Chin closer to your chest, shoulders away from your ears. Eyes closed, focusing on the tip of your nose. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, relax the left shoulder. And take 4 breaths here. Just focus on the breath. Notice how your body moves as you breathe in and how your body moves as you breathe out. On your next exhale, start to drop it to the side. Lower the hand on the strap so your elbow reaches the ground. Make sure you're pushing the right hip into the earth, so really opening up the inside of the leg. Now imagine you're trying to bring your toes towards the crown of your head to scratch the top of your head, which really is not possible to do, but that's the action. Extend the heel outwards so the leg is as straight as you can get it. Your right leg is straight and the toes are facing up to the sky. Take 4 breaths here. In for 4, back down to 1. Inhale, lift the leg. Exchange hands. Move your bum a little to the left and drop your leg to the right. Extend the left arm out and look over to the left. Make sure the right foot is relaxed and the lower body is slightly on the side. Straighten the leg. Make sure it's not touching the ground. And hold. 4 breaths. Bend the knee, release, give it a little shake. Then straighten both the legs, bringing the strap to the side. Make the legs as wide as the mat. Hopefully both your legs are the same length now. Arms beside you, palms facing upwards, and just take a couple of breaths here, just normal breaths. But even then, follow the inhale and notice its connection to your body. And follow the exhale, completely finishing your exhale. Bend the knees. Place the hands behind the knees and just roll up, Take a couple of rolls on your spine, back and forth. And then come up and extend the legs forward and grab your blocks. If you need more blocks, please ask for them. Pull the cheeks back. You're going to place the block wherever feels comfortable. You're going to just slowly come down with the flat back. Drop your head to the block. Turn the palms upwards and hold. You need 2 blocks, 3 blocks. We don't want a deep stretch here. We just want to feel comfortable. Almost as if you could stay here for 10 to 15 minutes, which I won't make you, don't worry. Once you're here, just begin to relax the shoulders away from your ears. Completely relax your arms, the palms of your hands, and all your fingers. Relax your chest as you flatten your back. And allow your legs to sink into the mat and down into the earth. Close your eyes, focusing on the tip of your nose, and relax your jaw. Now take 5 breaths here, in for 4, back down to 1. If that is too much, then in for 3, back down to 1. And begin your 5 breaths now. Take 3 more breaths now. Place the palms downwards, gently inhale, lift. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Keep distance because you don't want to stretch. Place the block. Come back down. Now, if this isn't accessible to you, you can also place the hands inside and use as many blocks as you need. So if you need more blocks, use more blocks. Just allow the hands to rest on the floor, palms facing upwards. Allow the fingers to completely relax as well, so they're slightly curled. And relax your back. Surrender your chest. If you feel any stretch in your hips, then move your feet slightly away from you. Relax your upper lip, your lower lip, and your tongue. So notice when your tongue sits at the bottom of your mouth, your entire face feels like it's turned into jelly. We're going to stay here for 2 minutes. Find a breath count that works for you, and just breathe. Remember, whatever arises, remain neutral. Don't add a like or a dislike. Just observe and then come back to your breath. Completely surrender your head to the block. Keeping your eyes focused on the tip of your nose. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly roll up and come lay on your back for just a minute. Release the legs, making them as wide as the mat. Shoulders away from the ears, chin closer to your chest. Take 5 breaths here. Normal, uninfluenced breaths. Move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto your side and come back to your seated position and cross your legs, bringing your left leg forward. What if I just fell asleep? Would you wake me up or would you just leave me there? Because I said 5 breaths and you were probably like, did she fall asleep? Right, place a block in front of you. Your left leg is forward. Pull your cheeks back. So just watch. When you come into this, you're going to just notice the difference in the stretch when your hands are down and when your arms are up. Then I'm going to have you remove the block. When you walk to the right, make sure you're not twisted. Your body is facing the floor. So start with your hands on the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, lead from the waist with your back flat. When you get as far as you can, drop your head to the block. Drop your elbows to the floor. Now use your forearms to slightly push your hips back and down to the earth so you feel a stretch along the back of your hips. Now, notice the difference in the stretch when your palms are facing down, and now turn them upwards to face the ceiling. And stay here for 5 breaths, in for 4, back down to 1. Inhaling, expanding the back as well. Exhale, completely releasing the chest and the hips. Relax your face. Relax your eyes. Take 3 or 4 more breaths. Just gently lift the head, remove the block. Walk both the hands to the right and extend the left arm out a little further. Just releasing the left side of your body and stay here. Same count of your breath. Walk the hands back to the center. Now use your inhale to slowly walk up. Keeping the eyes closed, as you exhale, place your hands in your lap. Take a couple of breaths here. Bring the right leg forward. Pull the cheeks back. Place the block up. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, slowly walk down. Drop your head to the block. Once you've released the elbows and you've pushed your hips back and down, then turn the palms upwards. Always check in with your face. So you're relaxing the jaw, the tongue, and the eyes are relaxed on the tip of your nose with your eyes closed. Just allow your hips to fall open, relax the knees and the legs, and let gravity do the work for you. Start to count your breath. Just drop the block in front of you. Move both the hands to the left and extend the right arm out a little further. Make sure your chest and shoulders are facing the earth. Just sit in awareness in every pose, aware of what your body is saying, aware of what emotions you're feeling, aware of what thoughts are rising, but you're always being aware from a neutral place. Walk your hands back to the center. Then use the inhale to lift you. And as you exhale, come lay on your back for a minute, spreading the legs as wide as the mat. And just release the hips into the earth. Yes, I can hear whose hips are very tight in this class. There's a lot of like, oh, yeah. So make sure the feet are wide and just visualize your hips opening and sinking into the earth. Keep your chin closer to your chest. And just follow your natural breath here. Feel your shoulders open and sink into the earth as well. Good. Move your fingers, toes. So just roll onto your side, come up, and let's move into our upper body. So you can use a block if you want. I'm going to show you how this looks. You're going to extend the left arm out so it's in line with your shoulder. Then I'm going to look to the right, and I'm going to roll onto the side of my body, take the top leg and place it flat, and take this arm and just drape it over my lower back. If you feel more comfortable with your head on the floor, you can do so, but it'll put a lot more pressure on your shoulder. So come onto your stomach. You can face the middle of the room, so I don't have to look at everybody's bottom. Extend the left arm out so it's in line with the shoulder. Then place the block and turn your head to the right. Use your right arm to roll onto your left shoulder. Take the right foot and bring it to the floor with the knee up to the sky. And take the right arm and just drop it over your lower back. And close your eyes. So just first of all, adjust your head so it feels comfortable. And completely relax your left shoulder and your arm. With each exhale, feel the side of your body just sink into the mat and down into the earth. There's so much tension that we hold in our body all day, so use your breath to release that tension by relaxing the entire side of your body. Release the tension in your jaw, your tongue. Just allow your eyes to rest on your nose. Find the count of breath that is most comfortable for you, and begin to count your breath from your exhale, using each exhale to sink you deeper into the pose and just allow you to surrender. Check that you're holding no tension in your bum, in your legs, or even in your toes. Just breathe. Feel yourself getting lighter, almost a little woozier. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, roll onto your stomach. Inhale, extend the right arm out. Exhale, roll onto the right shoulder. Make sure that hand is in line with the shoulder. Take the left foot, drop it on the floor, drape the left arm to your lower back. Adjust your neck so it's comfortable. Completely relax the shoulder, the arm. And begin to remove the influence of your body over you. So with each exhale, just allow the body to feel lighter, more spacious. And you do this just by releasing and relaxing. Relax your toes, your feet, your legs, and your bum. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, roll onto your stomach, remove the block. And then slowly roll onto your back. And release your shoulders into the earth. Make sure your hands are slightly away from your body. And you know how far they should go by pushing the shoulders into the mat and allowing your arms to move out as far as they want to. Then bring that chin closer to your chest. And just allow the shoulders to open, to sink into the mat and down into the earth. Gently move your fingers, your toes. Roll onto your side, come up, grab both your blocks. Place one like this at the head of your mat. Place the other one like this. This one is going to go under your shoulder blades. So you're going to reach, you're going to make the leg straight. You're going to reach here. Place this under your shoulder blades. This one under your head. Release the arms to the side. Feel the chest rise. If you need some help, just tell me and I'll come around. So you need to move up or move down. Move up a little towards me. Come towards me. A little more. Okay. Good. Is that okay, or you want it a little lower? Maybe just under the shoulder blades. Good. And just find a comfortable position for the block under your head. Make the legs straight and make the legs as wide as the mat. So make the feet wider. Good. And just allow gravity to take over here. Feel an opening in your chest, in your shoulders, the front parts, your pecs. Make sure that you're completely surrendered to your blocks. And now just open yourself up. Step out of your limited life, which is limited by your perspectives, your expectations, your labels, stereotypes, all of it limits you. There are so many different realities out there for you, so just be open to them. Just breathe. beside you, drop your forehead to the mat.
Prana apana sushmana hari 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 hari. Prana apana sushmana hari 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 hari. Prana apana sushmana hari 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 hari.
Place your hands on your thighs. Slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. And I'll just show you the last pose.
Sushmana hari.
So you're going to come lay back on your back. You can either cross the legs, move the bum a little and drop them, or you can drop the knees. But whatever it is, try and make sure the knee is in line with the hip. And then your feet are in line with your knees. And this hand pushes the knees together. This one extends them out. So come lay on your back, facing the center of the room. Bend your knees. Move your bum a little to the left. And then drop both the knees to the right. Make sure the knees in line with the hip, the feet in line with the knees. Extend the left arm out so both shoulders are connected to the earth. Use the right hand to push the knees together and look towards the left. And hold. Just breathe into your spine. Take 5 breaths here, and then pull your knees into your chest, and then go to the other side. Remember, when you change, pull the knees into the chest, roll onto your back. Move your bum to the right and then the knees to the left. Your head is facing the opposite way of your knees. Once again, notice the difference in the stretch with the extended hand when the palm is down and when the palm is facing upwards. Then pull the knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. If you want to extend this hug, bring your forehead to your knees for a moment. And then come into your Shavasana. Spread your legs as wide as the mat. So let's do the alignment here. Make sure your feet are as wide as the mat. Your arms are slightly away from your body as far as they need to go by pushing your shoulders into the earth. Now move those hands in the direction of your feet so your shoulders move away from your ears. Bring your chin closer to your chest. And then bring your shoulders slightly closer together under your back to protect your lower back. Now what I want you to do here is begin to take a scan of your body. Starting from your toes to the top of your head, every time you get to a body part, on the exhale, relax that body part until all that is left is your breath. Just breathe. The right side of your body and stay here using your arms as a pillow. Shiva Shivam Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva Shivam Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva Shivam Shivaya. Work your way up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed, facing the center of the room. Stay connected to your breath to remain in the present. And bring the palms of your hands together. Touch your thumb to your forehead. Sat Nam. Give thanks and gratitude to yourself for making the time to come to your mat and reconnect with all your layers. Bowing to the truth, the Guru that lives within you. Touch your thumb to your heart. Bow to this planet, this universe that has given you this life. Being grateful for this magnificent world experience that it provides you. Place your hands over your heart. May you always be well. May you know that you are enough just the way you are, that you are a complete human and need no other to complete you, that the source of your happiness, your security, all the knowledge you need to move through this world from a place of peace and bliss exists within you. So may every word, action, behavior that ever rise from you always rise from the foundation of love and never from the place of fear. Understanding that your thoughts are the most powerful vibration in the world that will affect not only you, but every living being on this planet, for you are separate from nothing. May you always remember to be kind to yourself and even to those that are not. To live a life without judgment or expectations. And to wake up every day grateful to be able to experience another day in this magnificent world as a human. Gently rub your hands together. Create some heat. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a long sigh. Lower your hands, opening your eyes, and namaste. Namaste, namaste. Thank you. Oh, your energies were beautiful. I just want to go to sleep now. Well, actually, I want to eat a pizza first. I don't know why. Does anybody have any questions about anything we did today? Okay, so I'm going to bring out the holy water from the holy bathroom. So you can wipe your holy mats and your holy blocks. And then just leave your mats and blocks where they are.